stuff here on YouTube as well as on Instagram. Welcome back to the channel today. Today I wanted to share with you my completed makes for the Black History Month Pattern Designers Challenge, or BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. And this is a challenge put on by Natita of So Natural Dane here on YouTube and Instagram, and Myra Lorraine, who is Myra Lorraine here on YouTube and One So Sweet on Instagram. And they created this challenge last year, so this is the second annual one, to highlight black pattern designers. So for the challenge, you just have to make a garment or item created by a black pattern designer. And so two things that I decided to make two things for the challenge. And so the first thing that I decided to make was the Droplet Capelet by Denise Bayron of Bayron Handmade here on YouTube and also on Instagram. And she created this beautiful capelet. So let me tell you a little bit about the yarn that I use. So I use a wool silk blend. It's 90% wool and 10% silk by Lezu, and it's called Lezu Fingering Weight yarn, and the color is called Ancient Gold. And I love all of the colors in it. And the pattern is $8 on Ravelry, and I'll leave a link to the pattern below. And so the pattern starts off with 1x1 ribbing here all around, and then you do knit two togethers and yarn overs to get the lace effect here. So it's really pretty, and then you have increases right here in the center. I mean, some of my stitches are a little bit loose, but I'm a little out of practice with my knitting, but I still love the way it turned out. And you can style it in several different ways. You can style it with the point coming, see, angles down to a point. So you can wear the point in the front. You could wear it to the capelet over to the side like that. Really cute. Or you could wear it in the back with the point in the back like this. Super cute. Or you can wear, you know, in the front like just a regular scarf like this. So it's a very, very versatile pattern, and I highly recommend it. And when she designed this pattern, she had a little scare with breast cancer, and this touched my heart, and that's why I decided to go ahead and make this pattern. I recently lost my aunt to breast cancer, and when I first decided to make this, she was, you know, she was struggling with it, and so I decided to make this pattern to help me remember her back. And she loved yellow, so this is pretty close in color to yellow. This is that I had in my stash. So this is a beautiful pattern, and I highly recommend it. So next I'm gonna change and show you my next make for the BHM Pattern Designers Challenge. Okay, I'm back. So the next thing I wanted to tell you about is what I'm wearing now is the Erica dress. And this dress is was created by the designer and fashion blogger, sewing fashion blogger Erica Bunker, and she collaborated with Aaron Shields of Style Sew Me Patterns to create this pattern. So this is the pattern right here. It has a beautiful, it's a knit pattern, and in the back with the high neck, and then it has the back cutouts and then side slits on the side. So those are the defining features of the pattern, and this is a really easy to sew pattern, except for unless you make the mistake I did. You do have to sew the back together down the middle, and I sewed the split, the ends with the split together instead of the middle part, and I had to unpick it. But if you don't make that simple mistake, it's super easy, a super easy pattern. I sewed a size medium at the top, and then I graded out to a large for the waist and hips, and I raised the waistline up an inch here, and then I raised the hip line up an inch, and I cut it at the extra small length because I didn't want it to be too long because I'm pretty short, although I do wear long stuff, but I just didn't want a long length for this particular dress. So super easy. There are only a couple of pattern pieces there. The back cut out twice, The front just cut out once on the fold, and then the sleeves and the collar. So collar, front, back, and sleeve. So only four pattern pieces. Super easy, and there's a tutorial on this pattern, and I'll link it in the description box in this on Erica Bunker's channel. So if you want to just see the basic construction, just go ahead and have a look at that tutorial so you can see how simple it is to make. So the fabric that I use is this beautiful, it's a rose gold velvet knit that I picked up from Joann's, and I was just in there to to pick up thread, and I ended up with this fabric. But I love it. I just love the color. I don't know if the color's showing really well, but it's a nice it's pink in person, so it's like a really pale pink. I forgot to tell you, there are bust darts, and this design is cut for a size C cup, and I'm between a B and a C, but it still fits me pretty well. So I didn't have any problems with the bust, but if you're smaller than me, you might have to do a small bust adjustment on it. But other than that, it's a really super easy pattern. I did put stay tape in the shoulder seams as well as on the back opening to help stabilize it per the directions in the pattern that they recommended to stabilize the opening and the shoulder seams. So, and the sleeves are set-in sleeves, so that's how you get the little poof right here. And on Erica Bunker's channel, there's also a tutorial on how to make this into a top, and I do plan on doing that pretty soon. So I really enjoy this pattern, and cutouts are all the rage now. So they're great for the spring and summer fashion trends right now, the cutout style. So go ahead and check out those videos if you're interested. And throughout the month of February, all Styles on Me patterns are on sale. It's not an affiliate link or code, but there is a 20% off coupon code on the website, and it's BHM20. And you can save 20% off on any of the Styles on Me patterns through February 29th. So even if you don't have a chance to sell something for the challenge, which you still have a couple days because you have until February 29th, but if you don't, then you can go ahead and pick up a pattern at 20% off. So I highly recommend her patterns. This is about the third. Yeah, I made the Madison cardigan, the Erin dress, as well as now this Erica dress. So I do recommend her patterns for all of you. If you're short though, they are made for a little bit taller person, so you might have to adjust the length on the patterns. But I didn't have any problems adjusting for length for this pattern or any of the other ones. Anyway, if you get a chance, go ahead and check out Styles on Me patterns, and check out, I'll leave a link to the BHM Patterns Designers Challenge on Instagram so you can see what everybody else is making for the challenge this month. So I'm going to tell you that I made this dress for my husband and I's wedding anniversary. We've been married for 14 years, and we've been out to brunch, and I got to wear this even though we just went to a little diner. We'll be going out on a real date later on the weekend. But so I did get, that's the reason why I made this super shiny dress in this shiny fabric. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that, and I think this is a great pattern for special occasions. It's a showstopper kind of dress. So anyway, here are some pics of the Droplet Capelet as well as the Erin dress by Styles on Me, the Erica dress by Styles on Me patterns, and with pictures and twirls on the deck. much for watching. I appreciate you tuning in today. Up next, I'm working on like a tunic dress for one of my Minerva makes, and so that should be up next on the channel. Anyway, I hope to see you guys soon, and happy sewing to you all. Take care. Bye.